What's up, party people? Welcome back to my channel. We are back, and back again. Here we are, ready to talk about this topic tonight. I am really excited about this topic because it is somebody who I truly care about, like rooting for them to make it in their profession. I believe that they are on their way to stardom. They are great at what they do. They have some improvements to do, but who don't? We all, if we're living, breathing, blood running through our veins, there's always room for improvement. So I'm excited to talk about this person. So get your glass of your favorite champagne if you are over the age of 21, and let's celebrate Mr. Moses Moody from the Golden State Warriors. Woo woo! Hey Moses. But yes, I wanted to take time out tonight to appreciate Moses. Moses has been the ultimate professional throughout his career with the Golden State Warriors, which I hope and pray that he remain a Warrior. Even though the trade deadline is coming up, I really do want to see him still in the blue and gold, or blue and yellow, I should say, for the Golden State Warriors. But let's celebrate Mr. Moses Moody because he is professional. He comes to work, he do his job, he work on his game. We've seen footage of him actually, especially last year. I don't think there's been any footage of him practicing on his shot after games this season, but last season for sure. There were footage floating around on Twitter with him practicing his shot after games. And one of the things I will say, he is just a gem. He is always ready. He's dependable, reliable. You can count on Moses Moody to get in a game and do what he's supposed to do. Does he have flaws? All basketball players have flaws. All human beings have flaws. So, yeah. But ultimately, he does such a great job, and it hurts our hearts as DubNation to see how Steve Kerr treat him and JK. It's been really hard to see at times. And yes, I do understand that rookies have to play a role in terms of getting minutes. They may not get minutes right away, and it's understandable. That's just the nature of their business. However, Brandon Pajinski is actually doing numbers this year because he is getting minutes in his rookie debut. And I'm not mad at it because Brandon does the dirty work. Brandon impacts the floor, but so does JK, so does Moses Moody. And I think that there are things and ways that I'm going to explore in another video of how I think the Golden State Warriors from an outside perspective. And I'm just going to make a note. I'm not a coach, never been a coach, have not played basketball in over 2.5 decades. And so my basketball fundamentals is a little jaded, but I've watched enough to know some stuff, and I remember some of the basic fundamentals that I learned when I was playing in my younger days. However, I don't want to talk about me, but I want to go back to Moses Moody. The fact of the matter is that all of DubNation has surrounded and crowded and shouting to the mountaintops for this man to get playing time. I am so thrilled to see the videos that were floating around on Twitter yesterday with the Chase Center. Kudos to the Golden State Warrior fans in the Chase Center. You are our hero for yesterday. Thank you for cheering for him. Thank you for rooting for him and bullying Steve Kerr to put that man in the game. Thank you, Chase Center. because it has gotten really bad. It's like, what is happening? Why are you benching him? He can impact the game. He can play defense. He can shoot the ball, and I really do believe that he will be a star. He reminds me of a Klay Thompson in his heyday, and Kawhi Leonard. Like, he gives me those two. He resembles those two for me, and I just want to say, Moses Moody, I'm super super duper proud of you. Not that you would care, but I am a huge fan. Like, you almost up there with Steph, Clay, and Draymond for me, and GP too. And Brandon is slowly climbing right behind you, where I have a heart for these two individuals, and I'm rooting for all of them. And shout out to JK for speaking up for himself. I am really proud that he has spoken up for himself and not stayed quiet about his frustrations. I get both perspectives of his frustration and him sharing it with the Warriors media team, and then also understanding Steph and Steve Kerr's perspective. However, I applaud him for saying something because it actually made an impact. So let that be a lesson to all of us. And so, real quick, I just want to show the video. I don't remember who video I screenshot, but shout out to whoever. I do not own the rights to it, but shout out to whoever. It might have been either 95.7 game Twitter account, or NBC's Bay Area Twitter account. I don't know, somebody's account, but shout out to whoever the ownership is of the video. So yeah, let's just give a round of applause to Moses Moody, and I'm gonna share the video. And shame on you, Steve Kerr, for having us in this position where we have to look at you sideways because you are really being defiant, and it showed in yesterday's game how defiant you were attempting to be, that you just put Corey Joseph in over Moses Moody. And it's not a knock against Corey Joseph, who is a great basketball player, a good basketball player. However, we need